Hi, this is Chlorellaman. We are May 26th and 10. This beautiful setting of Lake Arrowhead, California. I wanted to talk to you today about a lot of people writing me about their detox experience that is not doing so well. Now, I understand that there is a lot of information out there on the net. I don't read it anymore because I read it when I was sick, and that was my only way to go about things. When I started being sick, I was reading all the information out there after I realized and spent a lot of time with doctors and didn't get much success in my healing objective. I got some information. Some of it was very useful, and some of it was actually more confusing information that has nothing to do with the detox. Now, it is true that if you have heavy metal poisoning and you go to a medical practitioner, you'll get pretty much this kind of answer. If they are not familiar with heavy metal poisoning, you will either get that you have some nothing, you didn't have any problems, except of course a mental problem for thinking you are sick, or you have something that is a symptom. They're going to try to treat the symptoms. Okay, that's not new information, but what I'd like to tell you, I was originally an engineer. So I had some sense of logic and some sense of reason and some sense of deterministic approach to my healing. And I can tell you, after using all my brain power and my mind and my intellect to solve my healing difficulties, I actually didn't get anywhere. I actually realized that healing is not scientific, it's not reasonable, it's not logical, and it's not basic logic. It's a sophisticated logic, not because it's complex, but because it doesn't come from the mind and the intellect. It comes from the heart. Heart. Interesting. Let's call it interesting. How do people who don't believe call these things? Coincidence. Interesting coincidence that healing starts with H-E-A and heart starts with H-E-A. Now, it means that if you want to understand what you have to do for your healing, you have to approach it from your heart. The heart approach is not logical. The brain is. So you have to follow your heart about how to go on the timing of your healing and how many supplements you need to take. Now, you don't need to discard the scientific approach all the way. Absolutely, you need to use them both, but you need to leave the heart the ruling, like we should do, right? As human beings, we should actually leave the heart the process of healing. The process of healing, it's the healing, the detox is in movement. It's not an event, it's not a fact, it's a movement. And the scientific approach is only used because you need to be aware of the fact that if you're gonna take some detox supplement like EDTA or chlorella or cilantro or DMSA by itself, you'll probably get worse. I did get worse when I used that alone, because all things do is that they steer the heavy metals, they move it in your system, they bond some of them, but eventually they don't find their way out of you unless you do the necessary steps before and after, which is to ease your detox organs, which are the liver, the pancreas, the thyroid, the digestive system. All of this needs to be supported when you start a detox. If you take a pill of chlorella by itself, you might just get worse. I went there. Before I started writing that book that is on sale on Chlorellaman.com, it's actually an ebook. I had like, before that I reached that place where I got something that actually worked. I had many disillusions of a lot of methods that were reasonable, sophisticated, that had some logic in it, that were making sense, except they didn't work. And so I broke down the process of detox into 3 steps: replenishing, supporting, and chelating. I know the website is a little bit disorganized. It's actually quite dysfunctional. You have to forgive me about that. I'm working on it when I find the inspiration. But you have to follow those steps. A lot of people, they use the chelation. Chelation by itself doesn't work. You got to support yourself and replenish yourself. You got to follow the steps. And for the timing and the quantity of supplements and replenishers and chelators you take, use your heart. For more information, you use Chlorellaman.com. Thank you for listening. God bless you. We wish you a happy detox experience. If you're a patient, don't worry. Breathe in. Read the instructions. Do it. The instructions are available for free on Chlorellaman.com if you find where they are. But they are there. For the patients, what insight I didn't do when I was sick, but that might have helped me, and I don't have a way to find out whether that might help you, because I have been enjoying my life since my detox, and even though I had some relapse once in a while, because I'm still a very big fish eater. I eat fish pretty much on a daily basis, or seafood. So once in a while I need to do a detox, because the body remembers. The body remembers what it was. So, you know, if you eat something and you got a little bit of heavy metal in it, you might find a little relapse. And that's why I'm so confident in my method, is that I not only used it once, I used actually a few times in the last 2 years after I got much better. And my life has really been blossoming, and I wish you the same. And if you are a friend of the patient or a lover of a patient, the only thing I can help you with, if you want some insight, is don't help them. Don't help your friend. Support them. I love you. God bless you. Bye.